In this video, I want to show you a couple of strategies that will help you speed up your website load speed if it's getting slowed down by JavaScript files. And this is a good page and a good resource for it. I'm going to put a link to this in the resources section of this video, but I'll summarize it for you. So there are some things you can do. The first thing is identify which ones of your scripts can be placed at the end of your HTML instead of in the header tag, because a lot of times developers just put JavaScript files and references in the header tag, meaning those scripts get parsed and processed first. Some of them are not necessary for loading the site. In fact, very often they're not necessary. So what you can do is immediately put those calls right before the closing body tag of your file. That is of your HTML file. So they get called last. In case that's not possible, you have a couple of options like the defer tag and the async tag. This page explains the differences really well. If I scroll down, I found this visualization of how it all works really helpful. Basically, the green bar shows your HTML parsing, and it also shows how your scripts stop it. And if you use the defer tag, you see basically the HTML just keeps parsing, so it doesn't slow down your site. And this part right here is where I found it really helpful to understand the differences. The async helps you make parallel requests to fetch files, so your website rendering doesn't have to stop and wait for one of them. It can process in parallel, and it continues parsing the document as though it was not interrupted. And whenever those JavaScripts are downloaded, it just executes them then. With defer, the only difference is that your document finishes parsing the HTML and then executes the scripts. So those are the three techniques. One is to put your JavaScript calls at the bottom of the HTML. Two is to use these tags.